Hello, everyone. Hey, this is Don, Kingdom 362, and one of the first requests we got at patch 3.9 was, can you tell us something about the spirit mines? Well, I'm looking around. Let me get you in here on screen, guys. Sorry. All right, so I'm thinking around in here, and first thing I noticed, well, big butts cannot lie, of course, and I don't want to play on 5. And I haven't been buying talents as I've been going down because I've just been dinking around. I may have to do a reset with you on film here. Let's go down a couple more. First thing I noticed is much clearer. I initially at the patch problem had an issue with screen resolution because I play on a PC. I mean, it went to the grainiest, crappiest stuff ever, and not the stuff that I like to. I like to shoot in the 1080p and let you decide on your phone what rate you want to watch video at. Because I do have a lot of people who watch these things on TV. That's why I do that. Is if you'll shoot them in 1080p and upload them in 1080p, then somebody can sit there with their phone in their hand and they can go to their TV and YouTube from the TV, and then they can do two things at once. The little tip for why I do that so that you can do that. Let's go check out 7 here. Should be a dangerous area. Okay. Now, the first thing you're going to notice is these icons. It says, this guy is too uber, leave him alone. Well, of course he is. He's got the word core in front of him, right, guys? I'm just saying. Because level 7's where you want to see the maxed out C40s. I mean, that's. So I would say that the patch is not helping in that aspect. I'll be friendly on that one. All right, so let's go look around here. So you get these little red devil icons. Obviously too powerful. That was fairly even, but I'm not buffed up or anything. I mean, when you come in these things, if you're squeaking by, you're not getting by because you'll be kicked off the minute you're out of there. There's just not enough nodes. And it's not like you can back off and go get a different formation. And the reality is, I'm just one guard short and 7 levels of airship below most where most of these people are. So, and I kind of practice what I preach. I only spin during events, so I got rotational stuff. So I'm always going to be above the average, but never in the tops. Man, you'd never know I'm on a cough pill from hell, would you? Okay. All right. So nothing's really changed. There's 8 floors here. So for passably good loot, you've got to. I mean, what are there usually 10 of these? Well, this thing here is in the way because isn't there a node back there? Nothing. All right. So let's reset. So, sorry about the silence there. Here we go. We are, what am I going to do? What we're going to explore here. So let's start down the path like we're going to go deep and see what's at the other end of the spirit mines. Maybe there's some Easter eggs hiding down there and there or something. And if you hadn't seen my video on, now they tell you, hey, we have 1 million areas in Area 3. So there's no reason to be kicking people off Area 3. You just can. So this is where all the trolls who think that they're getting some extra loot by kicking somebody off a node, that's where they're going to be. All right. Use the level 3 hack in the other video to get some random floors out there, and if they find you, it's just sheer accident. Just keep doing that right. All right, guys. And now let's and for those of you wondering about my Bruticus name there, I have to put that on when we are dealing with a kingdom issue. And we are at war with another alliance right now, whether they like it or not. And I don't want to be, but did they take buffs out? I just realized I usually don't buy them on the first few floors, so I don't. Spirit Mine Power. The Spirit Mine Power is based on the Lord's power minus his troop power and trap power. Minus my trap power? It's based on the Lord's power minus his troop power and his trap power. Now, if I was to read that literally, I would think it would say that the more troops I have in my castle and the more traps I have in my castle, the least likely I am to win in the spirit mines. Okay, comment on what you think I read. I'm going to read it again. Spirit Mine Power is based on the Lord's power minus his troops' power and trap power. So if I'm 100 million power and I got 20 million in troops and 20 million in traps, my power in the mine would be 60 million. So it says that I'm 117 when I think I'm like 230. So that sounds about right. Okay. So, of course, they didn't tell us anything. You guys know as much as I do on this one, man. I know they put some stuff in notes, but it's never enough stuff. You know what I mean? I just want a note. It says, hey, here's the math. Computers only do math. Everything else we do is marketing and BS. All right, so we're going to go zip into the bottom here. Take a look at level 16. Maybe there's a 17 or 18 now. Do I get to go into this with full troops every time? I do. Okay. So it's just using my gear this time. And I'll do a reset and a buff for you guys on film. I'll blow my gold. Then you'll know if we can walk in here buffed or not. I'm certain that we can. Now, I did notice also that the timers were shortened. I think when I was playing on floor 4 or 5, it was like a 6 hour timer, and that's why we're heading up here to where the or down here where the air is thick. So that's a 500 million power guy, right? So given what we know about this number up here, I should have a better chance against him if we're equal statted. And we're not equal statted. He's 200-300 above me. If I get my airship finished, my airship is perfect for what it is. I'm just, I'm a cheap bastard, and I'm gonna keep getting free XP out of the spirit mines, and then I've been in the top on the catacombs and all the kingdoms for a while, so I get that free XP for my airship, and I'm just money I don't have to spend. The There's a couple guys. Tell you what I heard. I heard somebody say that their stinking wolf march was out doing their. Well, mine wasn't. Okay. Alright, so we're going to step out. We'll do a standard set of buffs here. Let's go. We got it left out there. We got a little bit. Should throw the colossal on it. No. You guys can't have my colossals, man. I work very, very hard for those. Alright. What else can I do? Well, I got talents. Alright. Exploring. So there's my new 293. So we know the caps are going, right? I'm still at 117. Now, if it was just minus my troop power and my trap power, and I just bump my other power up, I just bump my stats up. Stats don't bump power, and I know that. All right, but you just relearned it with me. Uh, Getting items that do bump stats will make the power go up. For those who are other side of the phone smartasses. I would like to conquer one of those high level nodes. But I only have a wee set of two. Yeah. It's going to be a wee 33 here in a few days. Yeah. A little bit of March cap out of that. That's about all you do for 32 to 34 is you raise it up for the March cap and research. So all you're doing is making a way to spend more RSS on other stuff. We're just going to be right out of reach of every one of these guys, aren't we? The nice thing is I'm not getting, oh, well, there is recovery time. You know, and I get asked this and I see it, and, there's a debuff that's thrown on there, but honestly, I don't think that debuff really matters all that much. Yeah. Yeah, that was a big one. What we're going to do, tag. 13,000 on that one. 14,000. 18. Okay. All right. So we will have to just poise this out in a different way. So I get tired of myself coughing, and I got these pills, these little pearls, stops the cough. Also, might as well have taken a roofie. That's why it seems like I'm nodding off. I might be. So what do we say we go to like 5? 4 was 6 hours. 3 is where you can stop safely. 2 is where you can mine without ever worried about safety. Wow. Well, guys, I just may not have enough gear to go play around in here. Guys, and this may be her account. Kudos for her if it is. Don't put your kids in profile pictures. It is really, really, really a security list. People cross-reference freaking facial databases and home addresses, and it just, your info does get out there. Your kid has to share the link in order to get the loot. We're right in the middle of that event. Yeah. So don't put yourself at risk. Kids at risk for that stuff. Put a picture on your desk. Get a desk. Look at that Brad Pitt. I don't know who that is. One of you girls knows. Not me. I got better cheekbones. Wow. Okay, so we're going to reset, confirm. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this. I don't see anything other than a simplification and a timer adjustment right now. Well, I don't even have to go in there. Just read the writing down here. Oh, look at there. Come on now. Two, 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 two. Well, somebody must have got in there and snaked it before I did. Oh, but there we go. All right. So 7 hours. Gosh, guys, I forgot where I was at 43K. That would be nice, but not realistic. I'll probably kick it off in 20 minutes. So, all right, guys. I think that there might be a little more to come still. I'm not sure. And as I am watching the attacks come in, I got other rat killing to be dealing with. So, thing to do is Spirit Mines. Always be in them. Always be buying. Okay. When you're on level 2, you can reset them 2 or 3 times a day if you need to. Levels 3 and up, you can't. You gotta wait for the timer to run out. So get somewhere where you either know you're gonna get kicked off, or you can monitor it very closely when you get kicked off, because it will happen. Okay, guys, this is Don Rogers, Raiders.com. Down in the bottom right-hand corner is a subscription button, and I know I wasn't terribly exciting today with all my illness going on here. But I do want to address this patch early, as there is some changes to the Spirit Mind. What worked, what doesn't work, type stuff. Some of it's just icons delivery. Uh, should be simpler to deal with, but for whatever reason, the Spirit Minds is not utilized enough, in my opinion. All right, I appreciate it all. Thank you guys.